Well, what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's see if YouTube puts out any notifications. Oh, I can't thumbs up my own video. That's whack. Let's see if anybody comes in. I did not plan this live. I just said, let's go live real quick and paint a couple happy little trees. I actually don't even have any battery in my phone. No battery in my phone at all. Hey, we got 2 thumbs ups. All right. What's up, Sandy? Good to see you. All right, Sandy's here. What's up, Maria, Joe? Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, I see the thumbs ups rolling in. Look at that. This was like the most randomest go live ever. But I said, let's go live for a few minutes. Why not? I actually don't have any battery in my phone, but we'll try to do as long as we can. We're working on kind of a piece. What's up, Dottie? Good to see you. Hopefully your new patch slot found you well. That was a really, really cool lot. I loved it, personally. I don't know how crazy I'm going to get with this. Where is my little sponge? Sandy, we're going to paint a little bit. Until my battery dies, we're going to paint. Awesome, Dottie. That's great news. All right, so we need some black. Let's go with this black. So I'm trying to use up this black because it's garbage. If you're doing spray paint this, I would not recommend it because the overspray. But we'll spray some on my little palette right there. And we will get a dab. We'll get a dab. We're going to be very gentle when we do these. I've never done it with... I've never done this with a tripod in my way, so bear with me. If we mess it up live, we mess it up live. That's fine. Let's go ahead and paint some happy little trees. How's everybody doing? How am I going to paint and chat? That's going to be tricky. I'll have to look up periodically. We're just doing these kind of distant trees. Oh, that one is sexy. Look at that. Oh, I like that one. Get it nice and fat at the bottom. So the bottom doesn't matter too much because we're going to cover that up with fog. Eventually, we're going to cover it up with fog. What's up, Deb? I know, Deb. So Locker Nuts went live on Whatnot, and I really wanted to watch it and support him, so I decided not to go live last night. I was over supporting... That's right, Dottie. Over there supporting my good buddy Locker Nuts because I wanted him to have a good show, and it looked like he did. If you guys were there, man, that was fun. Very fast-paced deal there. Let's see. We're running out of paint, but these look majestic. Just background trees. Let's get a little bit more paint. And put some right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. That's cool. And we'll start at the top of this one. So normally I would hover over the piece when I'm doing it, but I don't want to be in the way. So we're just going to kind of wing it. Let's see if my wife's coming in. I know she's pretty busy. I don't even know if she knows I'm live. Hopefully she's got that bell clicked and the notifications on. Maria, maybe we'll auction this piece on Saturday if it comes out well. There's still a lot to do. I want to do like a waterfall. I want to do bushes, and I want to do some towering trees. Maybe one here and one there. I decided not to do any planets in this one. Let's see. So that's got to be, to me, that's got to be more pointy. Ooh, this is a risk. There we go. We got it a little bit pointy. Then we're going to put some leaves on it. Come on, buddy. And if you guys have your painting stuff ready, feel free to jump in and we will paint together. Kind of a paint chat. If I miss anything in the chat, I'm sorry. I know not everybody's going to be interested. This is not a painting channel, but we're willing to paint for sure. And I feel bad that I didn't go live yesterday, so we might as well. What's up, Ann? What's up, Deb? Good to see you guys. Let's see, give these guys their leaves. We're actually going to run out of battery in the phone, and we're going to run out of light. So I don't know what I was thinking. going live right now, but let's give that guy just a bunch of quick leaves there. Just some quickies. Yeah, I can't even see over there, to be honest. So hopefully these leaves are turning out good, because I can't really see. All right, we got some trees. Anything missing? No, those are good little distant trees. I like them. I like them. I like them. We'll go through and put on a couple leaves, and we'll make the bottoms bushier here, because I'm really a big fan of bushy bottoms. Yes, you heard it first. All right, let's get the bushies kind of going, get some bush action, and then maybe a couple of these guys can use slightly pointier tips, right? Slightly pointier tips. Who could use it? You know what? I don't know if they need pointier tips. That's right, Sandy. Thank you. Right now I'm using a sponge. Yeah, and so I take a sponge and I tear it. And I try to tear it in the ways that I like it. Then I get it wet and then I squeeze it out and I use the various things. My hands are getting all nasty doing this. Okay, so the next part's super risky. I don't know if I even want to do the next part live, do I? Oh, God. The next part is going to be tricky because I don't trust the white that I have. I do not trust it. So this will be a risk. If we get too much overspray... Awesome, Mac. That's weird. Yeah, YouTube is not a big fan of me, but that's all right. Maybe because I said the S word one time 36 videos ago. What's up, Cindy? So good to see you. So what we're going to try to do is put a row of fog. Oh, it's just so risky, but I think we can do it. I haven't done a piece like this in years. I haven't done a piece with distant trees and fog. What's up, Lee? Good to see you in a long time. So let's see what our white's looking like. Yeah, it looks very dangerous. It looks very overspray-y, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. So, if we ruin this piece live, then that's it. There's nothing we can do about it. But we're going to try to put fog. Let's try to get a good distance. Oh, God, this is dangerous. I'd hate to ruin it. And the fog's going to look silly at first. But once we... I should be okay. Right? How bad is the overspray? Not too bad. We got to try to get a good distance. Oh, that is pretty bad. Let me get something... All right, Carter's going crazy inside. Fantastic news for the live. I'll try to talk over it. Oh yeah, this is danger zone, dude. This is pure danger zone for me. I'm very, very nervous right now. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. See, we're too close. Okay, just a little bit of fog, just like that. There we go. Look at the fog coming together. Okay, so we got a little bit of fog. Now, the rest of the fog that we don't need will be taken out. But that fog is going to do wonders for us in the next step. So let me put this back. And now that we have our fog line, we need to put things that will be in front of the fog line. So all this below here is going to become bushes and waterfall action, stuff like that. But we got a nice, beautiful, smiley face of fog. What's up, Cat D? Good to see you. And Cindy, I know I said hi, but hi again. Cat D, that made me nervous. I was about to ruin it. We did so good on our stars and kind of our galaxy. Well, I'm not saying we did good, but I'm very happy with them. So I don't want to mess that up. Next thing we're going to do, we really want this to dry for a second before we do this, and this part's going to look like I'm completely ruining the picture, but I assure you, I hope that it will all come together. We need black. We're going to, again, use this black because we went and got this black, very expensive. And this one. We should do it, Andy, because these were overspraying less. But I'm telling you guys, if you're using Rust-Oleum for art, you're blowing it. I have a bunch of Rust-Oleum here that I just picked up, and I do not like it. I'm a huge, huge fan of the Krylon. Cannot beat the Krylon. We'll probably use this for some of the bushes. And then this stuff's okay too. Not bad. What's up, Mama G? Welcome in. Good to see you. And Jonathan Alfaro, my good friend. So this piece is smaller. Jonathan got a couple pieces for me, and they were bigger. This piece is smaller. Yeah, I went and got some paper today. Me and Madison actually went last night to Michael's, the craft store, and we couldn't find the right paper. We ended up buying $55 worth of stuff for her school instead. So shout out to her school. They're getting hooked up with art stuff. Maybe tomorrow we'll bring it in. Let's get our black. Where'd I put that bad boy? Right here. And you guys can't see, but I have this shiny paper off to the side. This is where I'm just putting the mess. Okay? We'll put a lot of it in there. And the first step of this is going to be black. Now, can we do it with the same... This is a risky part for me, guys. I'm nervous. Let's turn this a little bit. Okay. And we're thinking right here. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Damn. I'm scared, y'all. Okay. Right there. Now, maybe we'll do it over here a little bit. Yeah, let's do it over there a little bit. All right, here we go. We're going for a big tree that is... Ooh, look at my arm hair. I just got my arm hair all white. Hold on, let me catch up. Is it Mama G's birthday? Happy birthday, Mama G! Yes, everybody, please. Well, happy birthday to Mama G, if that's true. I know it's her birthday a lot in these parts. All right, I'm getting too nervous. But my favorite part of the galaxy is right here. So I don't want to mess that up. So let's put the big tree right there, and let's make it start right about here. Oh boy, I'm nervous. Here we go. So you're thinking, Justin, what are you doing? Why? Why are you putting that big thing in the way? Look how shaky I am. So we're going to get the trunk. Let's get this trunk all the way down in front of the fog to right about there. That works for me. We will probably, if this painting turns out good, I'll put it on Gary's show this Saturday. Let's just make sure we got a good trunk for right now. All we need is the black, and then we're going to layer in greens and light greens. And when if I'm still live, guys, that's my favorite part, is when we actually layer in brighter colors. I don't know if we'll have enough juice in the phone to do it. And I don't even know if you guys want to see that, but let's try. Let's try to do a big tree live right now. Okay, so we'll start real small. There we go. Okay, we're going to start really small, and we're going to get bigger. And all of these, I'm telling you, the magic really starts to happen when we layer in colors. So it's a little blobby. I think I could fix that. There it goes. It's getting bigger. Okay, there we go. Some nice cross beams there. I actually want to bring this tip up a little. Oh my God, look at me shaking, dude. This is not going as smoothly as I'd hoped. Okay. Now we just got to start getting fat. It's time for this tree to start getting fat. And we'll probably use a different part of the sponge. See how it kind of just covers? That's our layers right there. Okay, we got our kind of trunk deal down. Now we got to do some bigger stuff down here, because the tree gets bigger at the bottom, right? As trees seem to do. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving. We need some spikier edges here. Boom. So this guy's going to get a lot fatter as we go. Down here, it's almost so big that we can kind of just sponge it up. And it'll get its character from when we add the accents. Accents are going to be a lot of fun. It's my favorite part. Let's kind of muddy up the middle. Give it some bushy factor here. There we go. Look at that. Look at all the bushes. Okay, that's coming together. Let's get this down here. Is anybody still here? All right, we got 18 in the chat. Cool. I'm not looking at the chat, but I will periodically. We're going to just go bushy, bushy, bushy down here. All this is getting bushed out. And it will get its personality when we do the next part. Isn't that cool though? So that tree's right up front. Very, very cool. What's up, Risky? I think I said hi to Risky, but if I didn't, it's good to see you, my friend. All right, let's put some fat pieces down here. Let's keep it going all the way like this. Give this tree some personality. Kind of like this. Now I feel like we're too bulky at the top. What do you guys think? We'll fix that in post. Okay, kind of bring it in. Sponge it out. And before I start the other tree, I'll actually do the accents on this tree because I want you guys to see how I do it. Look at that. That guy's going all the way down here. Nice and spongy. Just like that. All right, he's got a big fat bottom. I'm liking the sides here. Let's kind of bring that together a little more like that. Yeah, look at that. Give it some thickness right there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Linda, it is Justin Ross trees. Okay, I don't know if this is going to translate because this tree is actually a lot smaller than I planned on doing it. But I think it looks cool. Let's do this. First thing we're going to do. I'm going to take some dark green. Darkest green I have. And we'll probably spray it on top of the black. Because we want a very, very subtle dark green to work with right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, hold on. You know, that's not dark enough. It'll work. I was hoping for darker. Let's just see. And then we'll even go to pastels and stuff. You'll see. All right, let's get some of this green. So it's still very black. Still very black. Let's get rid of all that black. Let's dab it out. Let's get some green on this biscuit. Let's do it. All right, so we got a little bit of green. Very, very dark green. This will almost be unnoticeable. Yeah, we need a little bit brighter than that. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to do a new sponge because I like when they mix. It makes the transition of the color smoother, in my opinion. Let's see, show you guys what we kind of have going here. Nice little galaxy piece. No planets on this one. And you're going to see me get stoned off of spray paint live. Isn't that cool? That's worth the price of admission right there. Okay, we got some green. It's a little thin, but let's see. Okay, there we go. Very, very subtle. We're adding green to the side where there's light. And we'll probably add green to the side where there's not light as well, but only this time, only this green, because the next green is going to be lighter and the light will not hit that side. Look at that. I don't think you guys can see this because I can barely see it, but it is happening. It is happening right before us, right before our very eyes. Okay. Boom. And let's put a couple over here because light does get through a little. So you got some green there. Let me dab a little bit more. Thank you, Mary Beth. Thank you, Christy. Sorry, guys, I'm not seeing the whole chat, but I'm trying to read it as we go. Okay. Get a little bit more green there. So these little greens that we're doing right now are going to act as... Oh, you can already see it happening because that's brighter. These are going to act as the base for the main greens, the fun greens that we're going to add right after this one. Boom, boom. And then, like I said, a couple greens are going to get through to this side because light does shine through. So let's just tabble a couple of those in there. Boom. Let the light shine through. See right there, you're going to get light on both sides. All right, very cool. Now, damn, I don't think you guys can see it. Let me try to show you. Very, very subtle greens have been added to the side. Okay. Now we need... I'm almost thinking, dude, to go this color green. Should we just go this color and see what happens? Because I think it's going to pop. So we should try it. It's good to be risky, right, Risky? Oh, my God. Okay. Let's shake this one up. We got our fog. We got our front tree there. This will be covered with bushes as well. Like I said, normally I do all my trees first and then do the step, but I want to do an interesting step with you guys. Because if I'm just painting black trees the whole time, I don't think you guys are going to be very entertained. Look at that. Look how bright that is. Oh, we like that. Oh, yeah, Daddy. I'm catching the buzz quick. Let's see if I'll pass out. Oh, look at that. This might even be too hot of a color. Might be a little too hot, but let's try a piece. And if we don't like it, we'll get rid of it. Oh, yeah. So this is where the light really begins to take shape. And this is the hardest part for me every time. But I like to put a strip of light, let's test, right on the side of the top. Boom, we did it. Oh my God, that's sick. So if you see this piece in person or in better light, you'll see what I'm talking about. So what we're doing is we're going over the greens we just did, and we're dabbing the tops of those, most of them, with a lighter green. And then we'll do it again, and we'll do it again, and then we'll mix in white and do the same thing. This is going to be a short live, and we can put a couple of these on this side, but not many, because not too much light green's getting through. Okay, look at this. Boom, boom. This is how we're going to do our bushes too, but we'll do it with a different shaped sponge. Okay, like that. A little bit like that. Boom, have it stick out just a bit. Okay. All right, what else do we have? A little bit inside. So let me try to show you in this crappy light I have out here. I don't know if you guys can see how we're layering the light on? We got a darker green, then a lighter green on top of it. Gosh, we just have such horrible lighting, but that's going to give us the effect that this is glowing light on there. And then when we do our tree over here, our big one, that one will have the light coming from that way. And then our waterfall and all that, hopefully we could play off this light source and make it hit our waterfall and do neat things there too. Okay, good, Christy. That's awesome. I'm just catching up on the chat real quick. Now, do we dare go white? Yes. So let's add white to this pile here we have. We'll add this white. This white's a little bit risky too. Not my favorite brand, but I've been having major overspray issues. Like even just then, I shouldn't have done that. Let's just see. And if we don't like how it looks, we'll get rid of it. But we're going to try to mix that green we were just doing with some white. Mix it with the white. Now we've got a really minty green. This is where it comes together. This is where it should come together. Oh, I'm nervous. Look, we got a little baby hair on there. Okay. Now this is where the sun, oh yeah, where the sun is just really making its appearance on this tree here. We don't want to do every single one, but we do want to do most for accents. And you know what? Some could say that this is dew. You know, D-E-W. This might be just a little bit of dew. I can't wait to show you close up after we do this color. If you're just joining us, we just mixed in some white. And the white is going to be on the tips. And some inside, because light is getting through, of course. Let's get a little bit brighter there. Okay, maybe one over here. Just a couple over here. Again, because light can shine through the tree, right? It sure can. All right, let's see. Get a couple right there. And then one right there. Thank you guys for watching. If this is boring you guys, feel free to tune out. But let me show you here. See just the tips. Just a little touch of that brighter color. And we're getting a good reaction. I want to go even brighter. I want to go even brighter on the white. And I want to do the tippy tips. Just to make sure that we did our job here before we move on to the next step. Boom. All those little guys there. They're all going to get a little bit. And then a couple on the inside, because there's nothing with that. Oh, it's too bad I'm running out of batteries because I want to do bushes with you guys. Bushes is so fun. You know, a lot can go wrong when you're doing bushes, but let's get that guy in there too. Look at that, just a couple dots. To me, it makes such a difference just to put a couple dots that are shining through. Boom. The back side of that. Boom. Top of this little biscuit. There you go. And then we do want to get that white, super white on our tip also. We want to get it on the tip. And this is the most nerve-wracking part for me. Because if I miss it, all right, let's test. All right, it's right about there. Oh my God. And we're doing it. We did it. Okay, that was brutal, but we did it. Let's get a couple more down here. And then we'll call this tree Dunzo. Look at that white we're getting now, though. Man, it almost looks like snow, right? It almost looks like we're putting snow on this guy. But we're not. We're just trying to mimic the dark side and the light side of that tree. And again, down here doesn't matter because we're going to add bushes. We're going to add a waterfall. It would have been cool to incorporate a planet or two, wouldn't it? I probably should have done that, but I didn't. I don't know. I don't feel like that tree's done. I just don't feel like it's done yet. We gotta mess around in these spots here a little bit. Okay. I mean, that's a tree. That is a tree. That's an evergreen, beautiful tree. Let's do... Now we're going to do our other one. So you guys vote. Here, I'll let you guys vote. So I'm going to put another tree on this side. Should the other tree be bigger, so closer, or should it be smaller and farther? There's no wrong estimates. Look at the galaxy. A little bit of galaxy, kind of flame, kind of a night but day. Should we put the next tree bigger, like this, a towering, or smaller? I'm almost thinking smaller, but bigger could be fun. You know, let's do bigger. Let's see. Let's see if we get any. Okay, Maribeth says bigger. I'm kind of thinking bigger too, because this one turned out small, didn't it? And if we make this one bigger, it's going to look like it's more forward, which is great. Oh, Deb says smaller. Oh my God, we're at a standstill. At first I was thinking smaller, but now I'm thinking bigger. Because we didn't get too many details on this, did we? And if we make a bigger one, we'll have a chance to dive into the details. I'm nervous, but I think we can do it. Let's see what we got here. Let's give that just a second to dry. Marilyn says better. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm loving the colors on this. My daughter actually kind of helped me with the beginning. That's why I like this piece. And then my daughter also came with me to go get black paint, because the black we had, like I said, was just bugging me. So let's let that dry for like 30 seconds. Then we're going to start the other tree. We got to get that sponge wrung out, and we're going to start again with black. We'll go into the dark green. We'll go into light green. Then we'll mix white and make a minty fresh green. And you guys know, if you paint, there's so many ways to mess up your painting. But sometimes when you mess up, it takes you in another direction. It can be good. No, it's not. Tonight is not Wednesday. Anybody just joining us or anybody watching the replay, I was over supporting Locker Nuts on his first Whatnot auction last night. It was a blast. I'm also on Whatnot. If you want to look me up, Pickers Warehouse TV, go ahead and subscribe on there. We're doing the Whatnot soon. I left Alaska on winter. Let's see, El Paso. And it was good to see you, Lou. Good to see you. Lindsay, let's see if we can get it. Are you nude? Are you nude? Oh, yes, how are you doing? She thought I said, how are you doing?
What?
We're live. I was just asking if you were nude.
No.
Are the kids like relaxing, or are they fired up?
Madison on the couch, Carter in his room.
Okay. I just didn't know if you want to come say hi. They could probably hear you if you said hi right now.
Hi.
I don't know if you guys heard that. Lindsay's right there in the window. She says she's not nude, but I have other suspicions. I'm just kidding. She's giving me the dirtiest look. I'm just trying to be funny, guys, while we give this a second to dry. If you're just joining us, we're doing a little bit of painting, and we just got that minty fresh little dewdrops and winter greens on our dark tree. Then we're going to do a bigger tree here. This bad boy is going to be towering. Maybe like start right here, and we'll make it fat. It'll come right down that corridor, and then it'll play off the bushes thing we're going to do. We won't make it too much bigger, but we're going to make it bigger. I think it's a must. So stick with us. Let's give it a 10-second countdown. When I type sold, we'll start painting. I really don't want to mess this one up live for you guys, but I'll try my hardest not to do that. All right, let's get all this winter green off because we don't need that anymore. We're going to use the same sponge because I think it's going well with that sponge. And let's fire up that black again. I'm actually going to bring this back here so we don't get overspray. And we're going to make a big pool of black because we're going to need a lot of black right now. Those of you that don't know, we're doing an auction over at Westside Gary's on Saturday. I'll be there. We're bringing the heat. We got another patch lot. We got some other interesting stuff. We might even do a crazy Michael Jordan card. All right. Let's turn this bad boy like this. What's up, bandits? Welcome in. All right. So we decided we're doing a bigger tree, right? And we have to cover up some part of this kind of galaxy burn. So maybe right there would work. Let's try it. All right, we go a little bit taller. Damn, I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. I hate this part. Okay. It should be okay, right? I really don't know. There? Or maybe a little bit. Okay, right there. Let's do it. We'll start here. Oh boy, now we're committed. So let's make this trunk first. We'll make a nice thin trunk. Doesn't have to be perfect because it will be covered in bushes. See, I messed up. But we can fix that. Here we go. Let's go all the way down. This is going to be a gargantuan tree. And we're going to sponge it to right about there. There we go. Boom. Look at that. Should we just leave that as a dead tree? How cool is that as a dead tree? Do it.
Justin Rossing it?
Everybody keeps saying that.
Oh.
So I guess you're all right. Look at that.
Look at the moon.
Look at the moon and the chemtrails.
I was going to say it out loud.
That's so cool. I almost like this dead tree vibe. I don't think we can pull it off. I think people will be like, what did you do with the stick there? But to me, this is making me want to do it like a bayou picture where we do dead trees, right?
Sure.
We have an old sailboat or something in there. Very perfect. All right. We're going to go ahead. Lindsay's going to jump in and talk with us. You can watch the chat, dear. Everybody's saying hi.
Hi.
Sandy wants to know how you're feeling.
I'm feeling better. I ended up getting some antibiotics because, I don't know, maybe it turned into a sinus infection or ear infection. I'm not sure, but I feel better, yes.
So what did we spend the morning doing what? We were filming for your YouTube. Add a few more branches. No, Marilyn, I'm going to make it a full-on tree. I actually think we got to go a little taller, too, because we said we're going to make it tower over the other tree. There we go. Look at that. So there's our perspective. When this is done, this should look a lot more forward than that one. And just by putting this there, that's actually going to tuck that one back. And then where we decide to put the bushes will also tell where that tree is. So if we put the bushes here, that tree's going to look like it's down here. God, I'm vibing this dead tree vibe, though.
Thank you for asking, Sandy.
Yeah, you guys are so sweet. I wish I had better lighting for them during this, but okay. Let's jump in and start. See, I hate doing this when I have nothing to rest my arm on, but you got to start somewhere, right? Okay. Let's go just like this. And this.
I'm surprised you have enough light right now.
Well, I installed that new light behind us, that fixture.
Yeah.
And whatever bulb we put in there, dude. Very, very good bulb.
You know, we have two of those that were left, and I guess I put them in the bedroom. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's two very, very, very bright lights and two very, very soft lights.
Very cool.
I guess you haven't noticed.
No, so right here, guys, this doesn't matter. This doesn't have to be pretty because this is all going to blend.
Hi, Mac Attack.
Mac Attack.
Justin was saying you were modding the other day, and I said, tell him I say hi.
I did, and then he actually said hi back to us, which was awesome. Yeah, Marilyn, I think it's going to get fat. I think it's going to get fat enough to do that. Let's just start gradually bringing it down. So the edge of the sponge that we're using is starting to lose its character. So we got to... Oh, see, I messed up.
I will do that, Mama G. Hi, Jonathan. Hi, Risky. Thank you. I am feeling a little bit better. I
You-
sound better.
You
I don't
do.
know that I feel better, but I sound better.
And you have like, I hate to say it, but like your sick voice is kind of adorable, dude. You don't think so?
Well, Justin was saying he was helping me film some today, and I was just talking. I was just straight talking, and I could hardly even like,
There we go.
you know, get the words through my throat.
You
If that
did a
makes
great
any
job.
sense.
No, you did a great job. We were filming for 3 hours. She took the conference room at her office today. Oh, the kids are going crazy.
Madison, I'm outside.
Okay, look at this. This one's.
Do you want me to go in, or do you want her to come out? Hi, Marilyn.
Well, she sounds sad.
It's because she doesn't know where I went.
Okay, come back if you get a chance. We'll do this for a little bit longer. We'll get through this tree. Oh man, I've got to say the edge of the sponge is getting redundant. We might have to pick a new part. It's cool, but look how thin it is. It's not super pronounced yet. Can we make it look pronounced? I think we can. What's up, Louis? We got Louis here. You gonna come say hi? You gonna bump the camera? Louis is very good at bumping the camera. Let's get this tree getting fat. This tree needs to enlarge. I hate to cover the other trees we did, but that is a part of it. So let's keep it moving. Just like this. This tree's gonna get fat down here. Okay, let's just make it all big, kind of Christmas tree vibe. And we'll fill it in. Let's go down that spine of the tree and fill it in a bit. Lindsay should be coming back out. She's just checking on Madison. I can't see the chat currently. There we go. So let's fill it all in. Boom, biscuits. Okay, let's do another dip. Oh, we need more black. All right. Let's take this. Oh my God, this stuff gets you lit. This stuff will do the trick, man. Usually I wear a mask, but not tonight. You guys wouldn't be able to hear me talking if I was wearing a mask. Okay, so now that we've gotten to this point, we got to pronounce some of these branches. Got to pronounce a few of them. And thicken the biscuit. I think a long one right there wouldn't hurt. There we go. Look at that. That's cool. Right here. Let's do this one. And look, it's just getting fatter and fatter at the bottom. We love that. Boom. And then this little bit of fog here. Just these couple branches, I think are going to play in the fog wonderfully. All right. This guy's going to come all the way down here. So we'll bounce light off all this. Even though you can't see it yet, you will when we do the accents. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now the left side of that tree looks good. It looks good to me. We got to make the right side look good too. Maybe a little bit more work here. Like that. Because there's a couple just fat parts, isn't there? You see those big fat parts? I don't know if we're loving the fat parts. Let's thicken this guy up a little bit. Like this. Like I said, it's a redundant process. You're really just beating on it, beating on it, beating on it. Oh, Lindsay's in the chat. Okay, cool. We're really just going to keep beating on it. And I think we're losing our edge a little bit on there, but we need that edge. Because now we're flipping the sponge around. And we're going to try not to mess this up. Okay, let's see what we're looking like. Do a little test. If you're painting, you can always do a little test on some other part of the paper and then kind of work our way in. Let's make these thicker because this is the side. Yeah, you see how they're all starting to look the same? We got to fix that. This is the side that's going to hold all of our light. And we need to hold a lot of light on this tree. So let's thicken that up, thicken it up all the way down the spine of the tree and bring it on out. Maybe a couple bigger pieces, huh? Boom, boom. Look at that one. Now it's getting bigger. There we go. Okay, the sponge seems to be cooperating a little bit more now. And then, gosh, I hate to cover those little guys down there, but we have to. What do you think, Louis? We got to cover them, right? He said probably. So we're coming out just like this. Make it all meet down here, and we're going to play up that fog. See those branches playing in the fog? Man, that's my favorite stuff. Love, love, love that. All right, this is close. We're almost ready to do some accents, which I love that part. Okay, let's just do a couple more of these. Try to make these look a little more unique. It's probably not good to have severe OCD and paint, because I'm likely overthinking the process, but that is part of my enjoyment, is kind of overthinking it a little. And these look kind of goofy. There you go. Okay, now we got some leaves, some leaf action right here, and then down here, like I said, we can just make it all a mismatch, because you're not going to be able to see it when we add bushes. Bring it. This tree is going to be this big, so this tree's trunk is going to probably land somewhere right there, and we're only going to be able to see that through the magic of adding the light. All right, does that look good? Should I add some more? What do you guys think? I'll get your guys' opinion. This will be a collab between you guys and me. Is the tree good enough? I mean, it's closer, but it's not as fat. Honestly, I'm kind of liking how it looks. I'm kind of liking how that one looks. Give you guys a second. It looks decent, right, Sandy? I think we can use that. Let's do a couple more bushiness factors down here, just to give it that I'm a big tree vibe. Okay, change the sponge around. There we go. All right, we sponged that whole tree. Let's do our dark green. We're gonna do our dark green. Thank you, Christy. Awesome hand. Thank you. Thank you, Maribeth. We might bring the point on the tree up a little bit, but see, already to me, that tree looks closer just because of how we did it. So that's gonna be fun. All right, overspray. Let's bring this over here. Oh yeah, breathe in, Justin. Not my favorite scent. Let's get all the black off of this sponge. I'm gonna use the same sponge. I know that's risky, but I'm gonna do it. Let's flap that over to cover that. Can we? I don't think we can flap that. That's all right. All right, let's grab some of this bright green, which mixed with the black, it's gonna play a little bit darker. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm looking forward to it. Here we go. Okay. That's too dark. It's almost inconsequential. Let's lighten it up just a little bit. We'll go like this. And we'll put a touch of this color in it. Just a little bit. All right. And we'll mix that together. Here we go. Mixing it together just a little bit. Hey, baby, just a little bit. And we can test it right there. There we go. We got a little bit of green. And this side's going to get a lot of that. You see how much we have to do? We're going to go up, do it just like this, like that. Let's try to be careful. So normally, guys, I would hover where you are, but I don't want to get in your way. I want us to be able to do this together. So if I mess up, it is what it is. All right, bring that there. See, that was a little bit bigger of a glob, but wow, the big glob is working. I'm almost thinking we go back and big glob everything. Okay, and then remember, a couple are going to shine through here. Nothing wrong with that. Let's get a little bit more of that bright in there. All right, we got a mud. We got a mud bath coming. Let's see right here. There we go. And like I said, remember the tree's all the way down here. So how do we make the blackness? That blackness, just by accenting, there's nothing there but black. But if we accent it, it's gonna look like there's tree action. I'll show you right now. Look, we're just dabbing the darkness here, and that is extending the tree. Oh my God, that's my favorite. It's working so well right now. Okay, look at that. So see what we did? We brought that tree even farther down just by dabbing it. Now it looks like it kind of fans out. That's neat. That was fun. Let's put a few more of those. Then we got to go really bright. We got to go really bright with it after that. Dab it. Because right now what we're doing is just dark. Dark as all heck. And it's just a layer to hold what we're doing next. And the next one, we're going to put that mint kind of color. That's good. That looks good to me. We'll put that minty color, and then we'll put white on the very tip. So cue up the mint. See, I've been using this. I probably should have used this, but we're gonna stick with it, dudes. Thank you, Mac. Okay, let me bring this over here for overspray purposes, just so we don't get any spray. That's the hardest part, guys, the overspray. The overspray is the enemy of spray paint art. I'd be embarrassed to show you how many pages over there I didn't complete because of overspray issues. And I finally said, you know what? I'm gonna go get some black that doesn't, because it was black every time. We were spraying our black below those stars, and it was just ruining the whole picture. We got this new black, and it's a little better. It's not perfect. Believe it or not, Krylon, the cheapest stuff, Krylon, is the easiest to work with. Okay, let's jump in here. We'll start here in a nice safe spot. Oh yeah, I can't wait to show you guys this. So this little minty stuff is working out great. Let's put a couple that shine through here. Just a couple on that side. I feel like we kind of neglected that side a little bit, but we'll fix that problem right now. Boom, boom. You get some light, you get some light. Okay, and if you guys have your painting stuff ready, feel free to jump in and paint with me. We need this to be as bright as we can, right? Minty bright. And let's do it like this. Boom, and we're trying to just kiss the top. Let me see if I can show you that like up close. We're trying to just kiss the top of that darker green. See, here's an example. There's a little darker green. We're trying to kiss the top. Boom. See, I just kissed the top just a little bit. It brings it out. And I'm telling you, in person, it just pops. Dude, this might be easier holding it up like this with you guys. So we're looking for those dark greens, and we're trying to kiss the tops of those to give it some depth. All right. We need a lot more of that before we go into white. But when we do the white, it's going to bring this whole tree together. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see. Okay, we went a little strong there. That might have been a mistake. Are there mistakes? I don't know. Happy mistakes? There you go, right there on the tips. And we got to do the most daunting part coming up next, which is trying to get the tip. Yeah, if you guys could light up the chat, go ahead and chat with each other. I think that'd be perfect, because I know this isn't the most interesting thing to everybody, but if we can get a chat going, oh, that'd be perfect. Get the whole community talking, and we'll do that until my phone dies here. Boom, boom, and then a couple rogue ones. Like this guy's going to be a rogue one. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. All right. Wow, I feel like the mint is working better down here in the abyss than it is up there, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get. Boom, 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 boom. And then a couple of those. All right, we did that. Now that we are at the minty color, we do need to do the tip. My least favorite part. Very easy to mess up. Basically, I'm going to try to make a little thin line at the top of this. And I'm nervous about it, but let's try. I'll use two hands. Come on, buddy. Just a little bit, right there. There. And we'll dab some of that green in there on the top. Just like a pen point at a time. We're putting like a pen point at a time right here. We're trying to keep this sponge from flinging over there and touching anything else, right? Okay, we did it. Let's put a couple on the spine of the tree. Just as you go down, little pieces of light are making it through. I think we forgot to do that step on the other one. That's okay. Because you want to show that there's a trunk there. Okay, now let's do our white. And then after I do the white, guys, I will bring it up close and we can take a look at our new tree. See, this is all too dark. Do we let any mint through? I gotta let a little bit of mint through. Just a little bit. Hey, baby. On this side, because this side needs a little bit of mint. Okay. Just enough. Okay, just enough to say we did it, right? Maybe a couple more here. Oh, see? I can't stop. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist, but I would say I'm hyper focusing on giving it the vibe that I want it to have. That's a good way to put it. Okay, now the white. We're going to do the white. It's going to be mixed with this green, and that's going to bring it all together. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate the thumbs up. I know the chat is revolving. We're 50 minutes in. I can't believe my phone hasn't died yet. Here's what we've accomplished with the trees so far. Looking kind of neat. We did our fog, which was very, very nerve-wracking for me. Let's throw some white on this bad boy. I almost want to do a new palette, but I won't, because I don't want to be wasteful. Now remember, guys, if you're doing spray paint, white and black is the most dangerous for overspray. It's the most dangerous. It'll leave a film. I'm telling you, if we spray this within like a foot of this and it goes on it, it's going to ruin this whole picture. It'll ruin the whole thing. It'll dull all these colors that we have. And I'm loving just the touch of purple popping out. I'm actually really liking this picture. I'm tempted to keep it. We'll see how it actually goes. We're not even, I'd say we're halfway done. Believe it or not, down here is going to be tricky. Part of me wants to do an underwater scene with fish just below this, but that's a huge risk. But it would really do a lot for this picture, wouldn't it? Oh man, I don't know what to do. We'll have to see. All right, let's get our white. We got a little white on the palette. Very, very cool. Let's put that right there. It's kind of mixing with those greens. That's okay. It's almost what we're looking for. So we take a little bit of that mint and a little bit of that white and kind of just hope that it comes together into a bright color that will accent. Let's see. Let's try down here first. Oh, man. That was not my favorite glob. It's too thick. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Now we're trying to kiss the tops of the mint. See what we did? Every single part of dark that we choose is going to get kissed 3 times. So black, dark blue. It's going to get kissed 4 times. We're doing black, dark blue. We're doing a layer of mint and then a layer of white mint on top. And we're hoping that gives us, and the white you got to do just really, really sparingly. So like right here is probably a good spot for it. Boom. Oh man, this is so much fun. Let's get on the top. Let's get on the top there. Boom, boom, boom. We need to refresh. We need more white. We're going to go pure white on this bad boy. All right. Bring this down. And then guys, I'll put this up close when I'm done with this part, so we can all kind of take a look at what we accomplished here with this tree. Boom, a little bit of white there. Just on the top of that mint to give us that triple. And then over here is going to get a little bit, because like we said, a little bit of light gets through. Not every tree is dark on one side. We can experiment. A little bit like that. A little bit on that guy. A little bit on that guy. We're getting there. I don't even know if anyone's still in here, but if you guys are, thank you so much for staying with me. I thought it'd be fun to go live for a little bit and do a little bit of painting. And here we go. Let's get in there with that white. There we go. Kind of put it there. And we got to do the white on the tip too. So excuse me if I freak out. I might. Look at that. We're doing white all the way up, baby. Let's put a couple whites on the inside to accentuate that trunk a bit. Let everybody know that the trunk means business. Oh, damn, it's working. Okay. I think we owe it to ourselves to have a little bit more white on this guy. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say we owe it to ourselves to put pure white. Maybe with a new sponge. I'll give you a look at kind of what we did. So you see the layering we're getting there? God, this lighting is awful, but black to dark green to lighter green to white on the tip. And we're doing that just to achieve light. I've done these before where they end up looking like snow. Nothing wrong with that. But this one is staying non-snowy, which I like. Okay, let's put a couple in there. A couple in there. A couple down here. See, that was a bad one. What do? We're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it. There we go. See, we're getting too crazy now. Boom. Just a couple reflections. Yeah, I'm wondering. So here's the options for the bottom. If you guys want to vote, I do want to hit this with just a bright, bright white. So while I do that, if you guys have a preference of what we should do on the bottom. Now here's the options. We're either gonna do bushes and like kind of a waterfall lake. That's kind of like what I do, I guess, my vibe. Or we can go a very, very scary route, which is kind of tough because we already have a lot of black down here, but I think it could be done if I white this out. I might do under the sea. So like shells and fish down here, and then we'll have like a water line. So it'll be this will be like looking into the water, and this will be looking into space. I can't promise that I'll commit to doing that because I feel like I'll ruin this painting if I try, but if I pull it off, it'll look so cool. I think it'll look really cool. I'll leave that one up to you guys. Currently, my vote is let's do a stream coming down, maybe a waterfall here, some vines. It's kind of how I usually do it, but we could get crazy. We could do an underwater scene here and have the water line right here. So it'll be 3D. That's a good question. All right, let's hit this with a little bit more just white, white, white. We'll go over both trees real quick with just the whitest white we can get. We're going to achieve that with the same sponge, but we're going to bring this sponge to where it's almost dry and free of other colors. All right, where's the white at? Ooh, should we throw some Krylon white on there? Let's do it. We're going to throw some Krylon white. I like the Krylon. Oh yeah, breathe it in. Breathe it in. Okay, here we go. There's that. Let's go pure white with it. Is Cat D still here? Because I hear her yodeling pickle right now. Carter's in there busting out the yodeling pickle. Oh my God, that's cool. Look at that. Just a little bit of pure white is making this guy sing, dude. Just a little bit of white on the tips of that. That's probably going to give us a snow vibe, which I wasn't going for. Did Kat say whether she was here or not? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the yodeling pickle she sent me is in the background right now. Okay, let's get a couple like this. Just a biscuit. Okay, a couple here. Oh, see, Justin, you got to be careful, dude. I don't want to mess up what I already am enjoying here. Bushes and waterfalls. I like that. I like that. Bushes in the pond. I don't know why it didn't show me the chat. Okay, now I'm seeing your votes. That's so weird. I didn't see any of your votes till just now. Waterfall. Bushes in the pond. What's up, C. Ferguson? Shout out to C. Ferguson. I got a whole review of some stuff she sent me. Very, very cool. Very interesting package. I have to say, the most interesting package I've ever got. I would say that. For sure. So thank you so much for that. So, so cool. And what a beautiful letter, too. That was a really fun read. Thank you, C. Ferguson. Bushes and waterfall. Waterfall. Deb likes waterfalls. Risky says waterfalls. Okay, good. Okay, that alleviates me of having to do an underwater scene. If I could find my other paintings, I could show you guys a sample of what I would do. Where are my other paintings? That's a thing not to lose. I think I have them right in here. Let me grab one for you. Look at the alien abduction one. I think I showed this one before. I can't show it, it's too close. But let me show you what I was thinking of doing at the bottom that I was scared to do. If I have that piece out here, let me see. And that would be a good decider of whether or not we should do it. Let's see. Okay, kind of like this. I was going to show you a different version, but I'll show you this one. See how we kind of took, so this one's got planets and stuff. It's really dusty. But see how we made the water line of the stream? And then we actually did an underwater view? That's what I was thinking. I think this will be my second time ever doing this style on a landscape vibe. So there's an option, right? We could do where the stream actually becomes 3D. Or, let me see. Let me just see. Oh yeah, remember this one, guys? Look at, now we're just going down painting memory lane. This one was cool. This one has a really hot summer vibe to it. And then you got the front of the boat and the lily pads. That was a fun one. I miss doing that one because it's 3D. If you bend it, it almost looks like you're on the boat, right? That was what I was going for. You were supposed to bend the picture, and then it makes it look like if you could somehow bend that and display it on the wall. Is Eric Nelson here? Eric is here. This one, I am going to do one of these for Eric. The Bubble Girl. We'll go over a few of my other paintings where she's blowing planet bubbles. Adorable, adorable. I don't know if I have that other piece out here. I don't think I have it. I wanted to show you guys another option. Let me just check. No, it's not that one. Wow, I used to paint for a while there. Okay, it doesn't matter too much. But now I'm just curious if I lost that paper. Not a big deal. Let's keep it moving. Linda, we may auction this painting. I thought it'd be fun to do some of it live. And I'm loving how the purples and the blues pop out of that kind of circle galaxy vibe back there. We may auction this one Saturday. I don't know if you guys want to, if you want me to auction it, I will for sure. We can definitely auction this one on Saturday, and you'll see the finished product on Saturday, which will make it kind of neat, right? We'll do the proceeds. We'll go all the proceeds. If we do auction it, we'll go to art supplies, paper. We'll go buy a bunch of stuff like the next day. Let me just kind of check on what you're saying here. Thank you, Risky. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Mama G. C. Ferguson. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, I'm just checking on the comments here. Bubble Girl is adorable. Maybe we'll do a Bubble Girl for the auction instead. Maybe we'll do a Bubble Girl. We'll do one on this size paper so you don't have to commit a whole wall to it. Let me just check. Well, it sounds like you guys are into it, right? We can auction it. And when we do paintings, it doesn't matter what it sells for. I'm not worried about getting a lot at all. I'm just happy it's going to someone and we can use that money for other stuff, for paint stuff. So look at that. We went heavy with the white right there. Did we just mess it up? See, now we got to go heavy with the white everywhere. We went a little heavy with the white.
Are you still painting?
I'm still painting. Do you want to come party?
Both kids are awake.
Okay, both kids are awake. I might jump off here, guys, to go help my wife. But let's do a couple more white dabs. And then I'll take into consideration what everybody said. See, these guys are sticking out now, aren't they? Let's do this. Let's clean this up. Let's clean that up. And let's try to dilute that a little bit. Let's dilute those guys just a little bit. They're a little bit strong. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right. Let me just catch up on the chat. Well, Linda, that would be cool. That would be cool. There's an idea, right? Trade the painting for Mama G card. I like that. Very, very good idea. All right, let me catch up on the chat. This is what we've done so far. Me and my daughter did the kind of galaxy vibe back there. She's got a presence to it. And then we did most of these little trees and these two big trees live. That was fun, dude. We'll probably bring this tree down. I'm definitely doing bushes and a stream. I'm not sure. So if you guys never see this painting again, it's because I messed up the bottom. But all right, let's get a vote here because I hate doing birds. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But should we do a couple birds flying into this? Just two little distant birds? What do you guys think? Or do we leave that kind of glowing atmosphere back there how it is. Let's get a vote on that. Couple birds, would that tie that in, or would that just take away from the vibe? That's a good question. Anne says leave it. She says no birds. See, I did the birds on that one, and they turned out okay on this one. But man, I've done some bad birds before. And I guess the birds make sense in that one. No. Birds make sense in that one. Let me see if anybody else voted. And we'll do birds or no birds. Okay, no birds, no birds. Okay. Perfect. Okay, everybody says leave it. All right, we're going to leave it. Right, Maribeth? You're right. I think you guys are right. It's got some depth to it. Let's just leave it like that. Purple to blue to orange to yellow to just a bright, bright white. Jumping off the page. Very, very cool. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. And there's less pressure with these smaller papers because they're just a little bit smaller than the big papers I do. All right. All right. Oh, Linda says birds. 2 birds. See? I could see the birds working too, but I could also see it taken away from it. We'll really have to consider all the options on that one. Well, we got our trees. We got our stars in place. Stars are a lot of fun to do. And we got our fog. So next will be our water, possibly a waterfall here. So like a little river coming to a waterfall, and then some vines and bushes. Or we'll do that other idea where it comes down, cut it, and then there's an underwater scene there. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, Eric, 100%. 100%. And now I want to do a bubble girl for you guys. I'm not going to do it live, but I think I'll be able to do a bubble girl by Saturday. Let's see. We'll try. We'll do a smaller bubble girl. All right, let me check everybody's comments real quick, and we'll jump off this live. I appreciate you guys coming in. Not our normal live, is it? But what is normal? Not everything is a storage unit. Not everything is an auction. That's not what life is. Life is other things. Just hanging out with you guys, maybe painting. Maybe we should do a little tomato session. No, we can't do that. Yes, Mac, water will be coming right out of the fall. Nice little river. Ooh, look at my phone just went to 5%. So this could die any second. I'll probably talk to you guys till it dies. What's up, Lindsay D? So good to see you. Oh, that's true. Maybe we put bats. Mama G says no birds. No birds. Okay, I hear you guys. But I think we should do a bubble girl too. Thank you, Marilyn. I had a lot of fun. One day we should maybe plan one of these, and everybody can, whether you paint or not, maybe we can go through and paint together. You know, I'll give you the supplies you need. I'll say you need sponges. I'll tell you what you need. Couple colors. It doesn't have to be spray paint. I do all of this with spray paint. None of this is acrylic. Sometimes we use acrylic for certain things, but this painting will not contain anything but spray paint. Sprayed, freehand, textures, all that stuff. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a paint night together, and we could try to paint kind of the same thing. So there's an idea. Oh, this phone is dying. It really is. I just lost a... We should do a tomatoes night. It's too bad that YouTube is not going to be into that. But we did a little art night. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Phone's going to die, but we did it. Here's another look at what we've done so far. And if you guys want, we'll bring this piece to auction when it's done. I'm telling you, in person, it has its own little statement. So that could be a lot of fun just to hang on the wall. I'll teach you what I know, Jonathan. I'm by no means great at this yet, but I do have a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with it. It's so much fun to try different stuff. All right, guys. I love you all. Lindsay, if you're in the chat, you say bye to everybody. We'll be over at Westside Gary's. We might do a painting or two, and by request. Last week, there were some 5 Days Dirty shirt requests, so I actually put together a 5 Days Dirty lot. 5 Days Dirty is my band, and I put together a whole lot of 5 Days Dirty stuff. Not a big lot, but anything I could find, some hard-to-find stuff that I couldn't even find without digging. I might do a lot of that, too. We'll see if you guys are interested. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for being here with us. Heck yeah, Mama G. We'll do it again sometime. Next time I'll do it in the light because, hey, it's a little dark out here, right? We can't see the painting that well. All right. I love you guys. Go ahead, set your reminders at that link that Mama G just dropped. Subscribe to Mama G if you haven't yet, and we'll see you on Saturday. All right. Love you guys.